action angered the goddess.
The odds against us are great, but remember, these heroes fighting are the greatest who ever dwelt upon the earth. Hades has betrayed the dead, his most loyal subjects. But I feel certain Our Lady Persephone had no hand in this chaos. I pray this was all against her will. It is true, men outnumber women in Elysium, but we who are here are no less noble, wise, or mighty. And in other ages, it may be we who outnumber them. Our Lady Persephone has ever looked kindly on the women of the Elysian fields. We will win this battle, my heart does not doubt. And when we do, we will rebuild Elysium as never before. We know the time of gods has passed. The sunless lands should be ruled by us, the mortal shades. A republic of the dead. How noble. We will win this battle, my heart does not doubt. And when we do, we will rebuild Elysium as never before.
It is good to see your face. So we meet again. In the happiest of places, and in the bitterest of times. Once the way was cleared, the daemons could not stop us. Shades, countless in number, feeling the pull of the newly dead, streamed into the tower. And everyone, through one gate, or the other, or back the way they had come, I was the first. Well I know, warrior, that it was you who bested Cerberus and opened the way to the three noble judges. I followed after you, but look, I have arrived before. Yes. I have earned my place here. Selflessly and bravely, I aided my fellow shades. I freed them from cages. I led them into the tower. Once the way was cleared, the daemons could not stop us. Shades, countless in number, feeling the pull of the newly dead, streamed into the tower. And everyone, through one gate, or the other, or back the way they had come, I was the first. Yes. I have earned my place here. Selflessly and bravely, I aided my fellow shades. I freed them from cages. I led them into the tower.
As a spider attends to her weave, so do I weave delicate symmetries in all I have to say. You are always welcome.
It was 10 full years we had waged our war on Troy. We Greeks out upon the beaches, and King Priam's people behind our mighty walls. Walls built, mind you, by Poseidon and Apollo, gods. We would never knock those down. So Odysseus says he knows what to do, and we all start to wonder, how does he think he can get past those walls? Well, at his orders, some men went off to do some woodwork, and all the troops were called back. As if we were fleeing cowards, we sat in our tents that day. No fighting. All that woodwork, what do you think they made? A gleaming horse, 5 men, 10 men tall, and it rolled on wheels. Here is how it went, I will tell you. Rosy-fingered Dawn touches the Trojan walls and finds the horse sitting there, a gift. A gift? Are they giving up, the Trojans wonder? After all this time, is this cursed war done with? In goes the horse, and what they do not know is that every king and mighty warrior, Odysseus too, is lying in the belly of that wooden beast. They bide their time until night falls, and then they climb out. They slay the guards, they throw open the gates. The Trojan city Ilium is burned. The war is won. King Priam's son Hector had died before, and Priam and his children died upon that day. But I have heard Prince Aeneas of Trojan blood did flee and lives still. King Priam's son Hector had died before, and Priam and his children died upon that day. But I have heard Prince Aeneas of Trojan blood did flee and lives still.
So it was, long ago, where I lived in Boeotia, at the foot of Mount Helicon, as I tended my sheep, that the 9, the Muses, who dwell upon that sacred peak, looked down and blessed my brow with the gift of verse. Before you lies the new Elysium, scarred and bleeding, embattled like a raging boar surrounded by a pack of wolves. And yet, mortal, our greatness shines. Grave the task, yet our heroes delight to go to war again, full in glory. These lands are not as they have been. In times before, golden light reposed luxuriant on verdant fields, as heroes, poets, seers, kings, and athletes stood among their fat flocks and burgeoning crops. Hesiod I was called, poet of an age gone by, rivaled only by Homer himself. Works and days are known by my name, and the 1,000 verses of theogony I made as well. These lands are not as they have been. In times before, golden light reposed luxuriant on verdant fields, as heroes, poets, seers, kings, and athletes stood among their fat flocks and burgeoning crops.
Life? Heroism does not end with life. Look at the fields before you. Great deeds as ever there were. So long.
A true hero! You are welcome here, friend. Come back anytime! Shipping plunder from Troy is how I got my start. Good luck, friend.
You've come to join the battle. Alas, it cannot be won here. You must stop Hades himself. The old prophet prattles on about a living hero entering Hades' palace. We cannot enter that place, so we fight and we are destroyed. Yesterday we lost Pentheus and Lycurgus, and today, my old rival Priam. Brave souls destroyed forever by Hades' ambition. He was lord of this world, now he is just another tyrant. A tyrant you must overthrow. Beyond the front, Odysseus has penetrated the fiend's lines. As ever, he and his men use guile where brute force cannot triumph. Find him, and he will help you enter the city. His plots have breached impenetrable walls before. Go quickly. The hopes of all men living and dead go with you. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in Elysium, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Even if Elysium was subjugated and starving, then our allies in Athens, armed and guarded by new Greek heroes born today, would carry on the struggle. Until in the gods' good time, all the living world would step forth to rescue and then liberate the afterlife. I am resolved, in the midst and heat of battle, to lay down for my gods, for my kingdom, and my people, my honor and my blood. I have the heart and stomach of a king of Greece, and scorn these monsters who dare to invade the borders of Elysium. These terrors fall like wheat before the sickle, but more always come. I feel as though I am standing before the gates of Troy, planning my assault. I must say that true war makes me feel alive again. Your fight lies within the walls of the palace. Odysseus knows the way, and his men have fought and died to keep open a path around the gates. Do not let their sacrifice be in vain. Your fight lies within the walls of the palace. Odysseus knows the way, and his men have fought and died to keep open a path around the gates. Do not let their sacrifice be in vain.
We chose this war. You must know this. For we knew that it was right, and we must do so or hang our heads shamefully. So we took up arms. We planned, and great King Agamemnon spoke to all of us. This is wrong, he said. We must fight or lose our only deaths. And when he spoke, all were with him. At first, we saw them, the Daemon forces, around the palace. Then they streamed out a great river. They tread upon our green and golden meadows, hateful and dark. We have fought, one against 100, 1,000, and in all our glory and might we have checked them. Yet every day brings another horde, and we fight them again. Some heroes fall, and they are gone from all existence. It is a noble, glorious end, but never shall they dwell in the Fortunate Isles, or anywhere. They are gone. So we took up arms. We planned, and great King Agamemnon spoke to all of us. This is wrong, he said. We must fight or lose our only deaths. And when he spoke, all were with him. Some heroes fall, and they are gone from all existence. It is a noble, glorious end, but never shall they dwell in the Fortunate Isles, or anywhere. They are gone. At first, we saw them, the Daemon forces, around the palace. Then they streamed out a great river. They tread upon our green and golden meadows, hateful and dark.
These siege striders wander the battlefield and are cutting down our men like wheat. It took a major assault to destroy one, and there are 5 left. They walk about the Aneslasian battlefield as they will, and we are powerless to stop them. Please, destroy them if you can. A phalanx is no use against something that sprays fire in all directions. This is our main front, and we are losing it, thanks to these striders. I can hold out against the fiends. I might even advance, but not until these monstrosities have fallen. This is our main front, and we are losing it, thanks to these striders. I can hold out against the fiends. I might even advance, but not until these monstrosities have fallen.
Without my chariot, I am forced to rely on messengers, and lately they have fallen to raiding parties. Our flank is in danger of being overrun, and he must shift his lines accordingly. A messenger must be dispatched to Ajax, and we need a capable warrior to serve as the escort. If you will accept this assignment, speak with me again.
Usually Nestor sends word as to the progress of the battle. The fact that Nestor is silent should be a gift from the gods, but I fear it does not bode well. Will you stay and help us fight? My elite troops are used to fighting in formation, but we will gladly add your fighting skills to our own. My men are all heavily armed and armored. We can withstand a charge from the mounted daemons, or put the lightly armored ones to flight. If I do not get word soon, I will send them in again. I would order my men to take on the foe, but I'm sure Nestor would tell me in great detail why all my ideas are not only incorrect, but fail the gods themselves. I would at least hear what he has to say before I act. Perhaps you could bring me word from him. Ironic that I was trained by centaurs, and Nestor made his name by fighting them. Now we are both on the same side. There shall be no breakthroughs in this section of the line. I'll fight on with my axe if I am the last man standing. I have not heard from Nestor back at the camp in quite some time, so I'll assume that all is well. My men are all heavily armed and armored. We can withstand a charge from the mounted daemons, or put the lightly armored ones to flight. If I do not get word soon, I will send them in again.
have enabled us to hold this poor piece of land. I pray that the siege striders shall trouble us no more. The greater they are, the larger a crash they make as they fall. Your prowess will be retold for all eternity. The greater they are, the larger a crash they make as they fall. Your prowess will be retold for all eternity. The greater they are, the larger a crash they make as they fall. Your prowess will be retold for all eternity.
You are noble through and through. Lead this messenger to Ajax in the Delian meadows. The battle depends on this, and if anyone can see him safely through, it is you, hero. Not since I fought the centaurs have I been in a battle like this. I only wish I had my chariot so I could tour the battlefield. Nothing boosts the troops' spirits like seeing their commander gloriously riding by. Hurry! The demons do not wait on us! The Peltasts cannot stand against the ranks of demons, and we need Ajax and his hoplites to support them. If Ajax does not learn of this development, the Peltasts will be cut down, and his force will be next. Ajax is a fine commander, but impetuous. He needs the guidance I can give. I fear without my counsel, he will depend on strong arms and bloody swords more than sound military discipline. I remember riding in my chariot outside the walls of Troy. I rode the lines, inspiring the troops and driving them to great deeds, when out of nowhere, an arrow took down one of my horses. You never can tell when you are being targeted by the enemy, so best to assume that you are always in their sights. Hurry! The demons do not wait on us!
This is dire news indeed. Nestor orders that my troops support Menelaus, but I cannot. My men barely hold this area from the monsters coming from those caves. If we abandon the area, they will be on our rear. More orders I cannot obey. I cannot shift my lines to support Menelaus at the Achaean Pass. But you could take a few hand-picked warriors and relieve him. Speak to Idomeneus. Take some men and hold that camp. The fiends are going to send every sword they have against it. And if it fails, we will have no chance. Take the men. The Achaean Pass must not fall. You must help Menelaus hold the Achaean Pass. It is not far, just on the other side of the Academy of Sophocles. I cannot spare more than a handful of men to help you. Quickly, find Menelaus and his men, and hold until the signal is given. Quickly, find Menelaus and his men, and hold until the signal is given.